name's Katie. Welcome to Immerse.
Hi, Katie.
Congratulations on your engagement. We're so excited to show you around today and see if we are the right venue to make your dream day a reality. We have 50 acres here that we're lucky enough to call our own. Let's dive in and have a closer look. We're going to take our first steps into the property. The first thing to keep in mind is that the property does look very different at different times of year. So at the moment we're heading towards the end of April, so you can see that we've got the beautiful autumn colours coming to life here. The later you go in towards May, you're really going to get those beautiful reds coming through. We do have over 2,000 roses on site here. In between all of the roses, we have daffodils which bloom in winter. We have lots of deciduous trees and some cherry blossoms on site. So in spring, you'll have those beautiful blossoms coming through. So essentially, we have something beautiful for every time of year. Now, we are a little photo crazy here, and we do have an album for each month of the year that you can check out to help see which season might be the best for you. So definitely worth checking out.
Where can I find these albums?
You can find them up here. So coming up this way, we have our beautiful open air garden chapel. Now this is the first of our 3 ceremony options. It is open air, so you have a beautiful kind of outdoor feel, but you do have the roof, so it is covering you partially from the elements. We have 80 seats approximately for seating, and then we've got plenty of space around the sides here for the rest of your guests to stand. Your wedding party, of course, up on the stage. We do have the 2 beautiful wine barrels, which you can put some flower arrangements on if you wanted to, or we can move them to the side if you wanted to do some flower towers. You can also add in some decorations like some flowers going down the aisle. We have these beautiful big rafters here, which are gorgeous for flower bombs, so you can decorate it any way you like.
And can I add live music to the space if I want to bring them in?
You absolutely can. So usually we have live music set up over in this corner over here. We do have our own sound system as well, so if you wanted us to play the music for you, we can.
And is there a microphone available for us to use?
There certainly is. We do have 1 wireless microphone available for you to use throughout your ceremony.
Amazing.
Alrighty, let's keep going on. We're going to talk about accommodation. So we have 20 rooms of accommodation on site. There are 4 blocks with 5 rooms in each. So we have 20 rooms available in total. Those 4 blocks include the lake house, the wing, the guest house, and the lodge. And let's head on over to our wedding suite.
Beautiful. Is this where I'll be getting ready on the day?
Are you usually the longest to get ready?
Yeah.
Then this space is definitely for you. So the wedding suite is available from 11 o'clock if there's a wedding on the day before yours. However, you're welcome to start getting ready from 9 a.m. if you like. We'll get you started in a room called the barrel room from 9 till 11 and then move you in here from 11 o'clock.
Beautiful. And is there another space for my partner to get ready in?
There absolutely is. So we usually recommend room 11, which is over in the lake house. This is available from 12 p.m. If they don't tend to take as long to get ready. There's some beautiful photo ops in there and also a beautiful big deck out the front for them to hang out on while they're waiting for the ceremony to start.
Perfect. And what time do the rest of the guests check in?
The rest of your guests can check in from 2 p.m.
Beautiful.
And now, welcome to the wedding suite.
Wow, this space is massive.
It is. So we wanted to make sure that there was plenty of space for you to be able to get ready, plenty of space for hair and makeup teams if you need it, lots of really beautiful photo ops for you to get while you're getting ready and getting into your wedding outfits.
Beautiful. And look at the size of that spa. Oh my gosh.
Yes, there is a swimming pool in the middle of the room there. If you do feel like a post-reception spa, we can certainly fill it up so it's ready and waiting for you.
Perfect. And can I bring food and drinks to this space?
You absolutely can. So the reception area in the grounds, we don't have a BYO license for, so unfortunately you can't there, but in accommodation you are absolutely welcome to. So feel free to bring anything along. We do also encourage you to bring some food along as well. Awkward stomach growls aren't the best during your ceremony. So bring something to nibble on. There's a full-size fridge here in the wedding suite and mini fridges in all the other rooms.
Beautiful. I will definitely remember to organise some snackies.
Amazing. Well, now we're going to head over to our second ceremony option, which is just peeking through the trees over there, the paddock. And here we have your second ceremony option, the paddock. So a beautiful space. We have 40 white Americana chairs included for you.
And if I wanted additional seating, could I provide that?
You absolutely can. We do have some recommended supplies that you can check out as well. So you'll also see that we have these 2 wine barrels set up here for you if you wanted to do some flower arrangements going on those barrels. Otherwise, you are welcome to also organise a flower arbour or some flower towers, whatever suits you guys best.
Perfect. And is there a sound system and microphone available for me to use?
So this space isn't powered, so we can provide a portable speaker to play your music on, but we don't have a microphone available. So that's something that we recommend you maybe have a chat to your celebrant about and see if that's something that they can supply.
Perfect. And obviously, I'm assuming I need weather just like today?
Absolutely. So you are very exposed to the elements here, so you do need to have that perfect weather, not too hot, not too cold, not too wet, to make sure your guests are nice and comfortable.
Beautiful. And just taking in that view out the back, that is absolutely incredible.
It is pretty stunning up here. So this is where we started. So absolutely stunning sunset photos up the back there. And of course, beautiful views for your ceremony.
Perfect.
Alrighty, well let's go check out the last ceremony option, which is the Vineyard Chapel.
Can I just say, this looks like a doggo's paradise. Can we bring doggos for the ceremony?
Can confirm it is a doggo's paradise. My 2 dogs absolutely love it here. And yes, absolutely, you can bring your doggos along to the ceremony. They're welcome in all 3 of our ceremony locations. Unfortunately, they can't be in the accommodation or reception area, but we do have some recommended suppliers that we can suggest who can come and collect your doggos and take them home and look after them for the evening.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Perfect. And here we have the Vineyard Chapel. So you start your aisle walk under this beautiful wisteria here. Follow the path along.
What a stunning entrance to the space.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So this space does kind of speak for itself. You've got the beautiful picturesque windows looking up the vineyard there, letting in lots of beautiful natural light. You've got bench seating for around 80 guests here, standing room at the back, and then of course your wedding party up on the stage. We do have surround sound in here, so we can play the music for you if you like, or we can have live music set up over in the corner space.
Perfect. It's nice to hear that everything's covered. And are those air conditioners that I see?
They absolutely are. So we have 4 air conditioners in here, keeping it very temperature controlled. So it's the perfect space all year round.
Beautiful. And what decorations do people typically bring into this space?
You generally don't need too many decorations. Like I said, it pretty much speaks for itself. Usually just some rose petals going down the aisle, maybe some arrangements on the wine barrels there or some flower towers. So feel free to get creative.
Beautiful. And I've seen some amazing photos online of those back windows. Can we get photos outside there?
Absolutely. You can't see it now, but at the back of these windows is absolutely gorgeous. A must-have photo spot.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm 100% putting it on my list.
Yay! Well, as we head back down to the reception area, did you have any more questions about the ceremony?
I do actually. What time would you have the ceremony?
So ceremony is usually at 4 p.m. When daylight savings is our friend. In the winter months, we generally recommend a 3:30 ceremony so you can make the most of that beautiful light. If you did want to have it earlier than 3:30, that is an additional charge.
Perfect. And do we have an on-the-day coordinator to help us with that ceremony and the reception?
That's a great question. We absolutely do. We are a bit different to some other venues in that we do have a whole wedding team that takes care of you through the planning. So on the day, you'll have an on-the-day coordinator and an on-the-day supervisor. Coordinator will be with you when you arrive in the morning, setting up all your decorations, making sure you have everything you need while getting ready, and coordinating with all your suppliers. They will then hand over to your supervisor after your ceremony, who'll be with you for the entire night until you step out the doors. So you're in very capable hands.
And do we have access to the entire grounds for photos?
Absolutely. So you have access to the entire 50 acres to enjoy. So make sure you take advantage of it with all of our amazing photo locations. Have a chat to your photographer and make sure that they know all the best ones.
Beautiful.
So we're now back to where we started, and this is where your guests will be hanging out for pre-dinner drinks and canapes. So over here we have the lawn area. It's usually very popular for couples to bring in some lawn games. We have some recommended suppliers that we can suggest for that. And then coming through this way, we have the courtyard. And there's plenty of seating for your guests to enjoy, relax and have some fruit and nibbles.
And what time do the food and drinks start?
Pre-dinner drinks and canapes start at 5:30 and your reception begins at 6.
Beautiful. And is there anything that we can do in the gap between the ceremony and the reception?
Absolutely. So we have some awesome upgrades like grazing tables, we have welcome cocktails, or you can even have the cellar door open for wine tastings for your guests to enjoy.
Amazing. I am so incredibly jealous.
Absolutely. Let's head on inside and see the reception area. Isn't it just massive dance floor, plenty of space to bust out all your moves, plenty of space. You can have a DJ or you can have a massive band if you want to, which is usually set up in the corner here. This space will also be used as a space if it is wet weather or perhaps it's really hot for your guests to hang out during pre-dinner drinks and canapes. And now you can see behind me, we're going to head into the reception space.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful. How many people is this set up for?
So this is set up for roughly 100 people.
Perfect. And do you have any other floor plans available?
We absolutely do. So you can see that these tables are made up of individual little trestle tables. Rather than the really long tables, we can cut them down to just 2 trestles and have rectangle tables. We can put them side by side to make square tables. Different table layouts do have different maximum capacities, so be sure to check in with your wedding team to see which one's the right fit for you.
Perfect. And do you have any photos of what other table setups look like?
Absolutely. You know we're photo obsessed, so you can find some here.
Beautiful. And what decorations do you have available for us to use?
As far as table decorations go, we can provide white tablecloths if you prefer that to the bare tables, as well as white linen napkins, tea light candles and candle holders, guest menus and table numbers. You're also welcome to use one of our wishing wells. Do just keep in mind that these are subject to change.
Do you put all our decorations out for us?
We do put out the majority of your decorations for you, with a few exceptions such as the flowers, any lawn games and anything hanging in the rafters.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm so incredibly excited.
You are so welcome. You enjoy the rest of your day and we look forward to speaking with you soon.